Well, hidey ho, my peeps, and welcome to another Dollar Tree recipe. This isn't a dinner, this is actually a dessert or something you would serve maybe at breakfast or if you have people coming over. We're going to make um, a coffee cake using Dollar Tree cake mix, Dollar Tree apple filling. That's even Dollar Tree sugar right there and Dollar Tree flour right there. The only thing that isn't Dollar Tree is the butter. I did buy some butter at the Dollar Tree recently. It was good. But actually, in our area, Costco still has the best price on butter. You have to buy 4 pounds at a time, but you get a pretty good saving. So, these two ingredients plus a half a cup of melted butter instead of oil. I'm going to zhuzh it up using the melted butter. This will form the cake, and then the topping will be the sugar, the flour, and the butter. I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon as well. I've prepped up my kitchen by getting my stove preheated to 350, and then I have this a 9x12 casserole pan. I sprayed a little bit of my beloved coconut oil that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. Looks like that. Sprayed that on the bottom. Then I laid down a piece of parchment because it just makes it so much easier to get pieces of cake out of. Then I sprayed a little bit more on the top. So now what we're going to do is mix our cake mix as it's suggested on the back with the butter, and I'm going to do that by hand. I'm not going to use a mixer. I'm going to use a whisk because you don't want, when you're making this kind of a cake, you don't want it to be real smooth. A little bit lumpy is actually good. So I'm not going to get out the hand mixer. I'm just going to mix it up by hand with this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't have my tripod with me, but I'll go ahead and do it and then show you what it looks like. Okay, you will see that in addition to everything I just told you, it also required 3 eggs. I forgot to tell you about the 3 eggs. Those did not come from Dollar Tree, although I've purchased eggs there. Again, those eggs came from Costco, which is where I find I get the best price on that kind of stuff. So you can see this is still pretty lumpy. I mean, it's not, I didn't beat it 300 times like you normally do. I probably stirred this up maybe 20 good strokes, and that's all you need to do. So now it's time. I'm going to go ahead and transfer my batter into that pan. I'm just going to scrape it in with a spatula and smooth it on the top, and then we will get to the apple filling part. Okay, so I took my spatula and I just dropped the apple filling on the top of this batter to kind of, give it a little bit of a coverage across the top. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spatula and I'm just going to sort of lightly drag the apple filling, just kind of lightly drag it through here. I'm kind of cutting up pieces of apple as I go. You can tell I'm not trying to mix this in a homogenized way. I just want to kind of get those apple pieces and that thick sort of appley sauce all sort of mixed up in there. Okay, that's all there is to that. Now what we're going to do, again, I'm going to do this off camera because it's easy enough just to tell you how to do it. Oh, doesn't that look yummy? Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to dump my flour and my sugar into this stainless steel bowl. Here's my butter. It's been softening to room temperature. I'm going to cut it up into little pieces, just cut them right into this bowl. Then I'm going to use a fork and I'm going to you know, mash that around, as they say, until it comes up with a crumbly consistency. You can even get in there with your hands after you've got the butter pretty well mixed in, and you can kind of crumble it together with your hands. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done and show you what it looks like. Okay, I did manage to finish this darn thing. I've already pulled out a piece. I wanted to show you how nicely it cuts and comes out of the pan with using the parchment paper. Here is the first piece. And as usual, we are going to take this into Mr. Grant and see if he can give me his honest opinion. I haven't tasted this yet. I don't know if it's good, bad, or indifferent. So here we go. There you go, honey.
Thank you.
Give that a little try. See what you think. You got to leave some crumbs in your beard for the cat to find.
Uh-oh.
Grant has a magnificent beard, doesn't he?
That is really good.
Do you like it?
Oh, yeah. Very
Oh,
nice.
good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Do you want me to float it in half and half for you, or want to eat it just like that?
You know, actually, half and half would be wonderful.
Okay, well, why don't you hand that back to me? I'll take them back into... You can give me the fork. I'll come back with a spoon. That way you can do it. Okay, so I'm going to... Grant likes to have his desserts floated in half and half.
I've got a teaspoon here.
Okay, honey. And are we still? Yeah, we're still going. So I'm going to put a little half and half in here for him, take it back to him, and then I'm going to try a piece myself. So, here you go, sweetie. I'm going to flip this around. Am I going to flip it around? Yeah, I'm going to flip it around. Yeah, so I messed that up, obviously. I'll be putting the actual recipe in the down bar, so the places where I screwed up, I'm going to try to remember to put it on the screen too, so, you know, I can catch that. Sorry I missed all the good stuff where I showed you how to mix the crumble. I'll probably do this video.
You want me to leave this out?
Yeah, thank you, babe. I'll probably do this video again, but I just wanted to jump back in the saddle, do something Dollar Tree-ish, and yeah, so I will, I'm going to edit this thing together and upload. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Wow, you guys, I cannot believe I screwed this video up so badly. I forgot to tell you that you were supposed to add water. Forgot about the eggs. Then I went and instead of using half a cube of butter, which was the 1/4 cup required for the topping, I used an entire stick, a half a cup. And I couldn't figure out why my butter wasn't, like, you know, crumbling in the way it was supposed to. It was staying all, you know, lumpy. Well, it was because I had too much butter. So I had to sift out about half of the butter and then, you know, incorporate it. So I lost a bunch of footage. You didn't see the topping when it was really finished. You didn't see me put it on. And you didn't see me put the cake in the oven. God, what an idiot. Well, it has been close to an hour. I pulled the cake out a few minutes ago. I'm going to let it cool, then I'm going to cut it up, and we're going to have Grant test it like we always do. Yeah, I'm rusty. I have to get back in the saddle with my recipe videos. So sorry about that, you guys. I'll do better next time.